Ben live, hè? Let's see. Welcome, fam. Welcome. Let's see. Mhm. So, I'm setting up the YouTube. Welcome, fam. Welcome. Let's see. Facebook. Welcome, fam. Welcome. How are you doing today? Let's see. 1 minute in the stream. Yes. Let me just set up the TikTok. 1 moment, fam. Just 1 moment. Just 1 moment. Okay. This is fixed. Let's see. Let me know if you can hear me, fam. Can you hear me? Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Okay, viewers. Let me know if you can hear me, because I have a feeling that you can't hear me. Let's see. Let me turn on. Let's see. Okay, let me turn on the TikTok now. What is this? Oh, shit. Like this. Yes, like this. Go live. Okay, fam. Welcome. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, fam. Today we are going to talk about copper. Because why? Why didn't they tell us about how important copper is? Why? And do you know how important copper is? Yesterday we started the lecture talking about copper, the benefits of copper. Today we are going to continue. Let me know if you can hear me, fam. Can you hear me? So we are going to talk about copper. Like always, let's jump into the lecture. And like always, I will hit the crystal tuning fork. So we will bless our lecture, bless this knowledge, bless everyone watching. Family, welcome. Welcome to the lecture. Let me know where you're watching from. Let's hit the tuning fork. Let me know how you feel after the vibration of this tuning fork. How do you feel? Do you feel the tuning fork? Let me know. Do you feel it? I'm moving it around. Of course, later on, I will hit it again. I will also ring the bell and the singing bowl. All of this in the lecture of today, family. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Family, what is happening? Copper, crystals. What is the real deal about it? Because things like crystals has been demonized by religion, by mainstream, you name it. But now we are discovering that that things like crystal, I just hit this pure crystal tuning fork. You felt the vibration, right? So crystals are not allowed. Crystal tuning forks got demonized. Bells, real bells like this one, got demonized. They removed all of them. Now there are speakers. When you hear bells, there are speakers. Why did they remove the copper bells? And why did they demonize it? Wow, they use bells for exorcism, chase away demons. So when I do this, those that don't like bells, this means that allegedly, I don't know if this is 100% effect, but exorcism, they use bells to chase away demons. So people that don't like bells, people that don't like bells, most of the time they say it's because the vibration, they are not aligned or they are possessed. That's it. And how can you raise your vibration? There are tools like meditation, uh, the crystal tuning fork, copper bells, no aluminium. Most of the tuning forks are aluminium. Those are not good for you. So, family, welcome, welcome. Ras is saying, my voice is low. Is my voice low for everyone? Let me know, family. Is my voice low? Let me know if my voice is low. So, what is happening? Okay, Rachel Lawson is saying no. Timothy is saying on TikTok, you're good. I can hear you, brother, just fine. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts, Anthony. Good lives. You have good lives, Anthony. Okay. So today we are going to dive into the knowledge of copper. Before we start, I want to know where you are watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. What country are you watching from, fam? The lecture of today, I'm going to dive into this book, Tartaria, Full Hidden History Unlocked. It's available on tartariaempire.com. Here on this one, the link is in the bio. Here, I will add the link on Facebook very soon. TikTok, you need to open a browser and open the website. Let me know where you're watching from, fam. I'm seeing Alabama. Welcome, welcome. Let me know where you're watching from. Rachel, United States. I'm seeing Carmen, South Africa. Shout out to South Africa. I wanted to make a video just for the people from South Africa. Shout out to all of you. The people from South Africa, you guys are a different type of African people. South Africa, by the way, is the first African country. One person in Africa bought this book. And this person is from South Africa. One person from Africa. This book sold 40,000 copies or more around the world, and only one person from Africa ordered, and that's South Africa. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. You are very active. I like your flow. I like your vibration and your energy. One day I will come to South Africa. England, Big Stevie. Welcome back, Big Stevie. Anthony from London. Victor, Kenya. Sparks is saying the copper elephants will not take over the market. I assure you of that. Let me see. Jan, Slovenia. Anthony, Holland. Let me know where you're watching from, fam. Let me know. Let me know where you're watching from, fam. So we are going to talk about copper. Today we are going to dive into this chapter. We are not going to talk about the mud flood. We are not going to talk about the cathedrals. We are not today going to talk about the Garbage Patch 1800s cloning. We are not going to talk about, again, the Garbage Patch. Most of you had one when you was little. Yes or no? This means you were a part of the New World Order, the ritual. But we are not going to talk about this today. We're not going to talk about the star forts, that they are just like pyramids and they are everywhere. They are on energy grids all around the world. We're not going to talk about the mud flood. Absolutely not today, because it's everywhere. Today we are not going to talk about the bells. Again, Bell Cemetery. Today we are going to talk about the copper key. We are going to dive into the chapter of copper key. Why? Because copper is way more important than you think. Copper was everywhere around us. Everywhere. We had copper handles, copper taps, copper pipes, copper whatever. In our phones is copper, in our body is copper. We eat nuts of peanuts. Those are, that's copper. Fruit, copper eatable. So you see, copper is everywhere. But what is it about copper? Let's dive into page 265 of 443. The copper key. Tartaria's link between matter, energy, and spirit. In Tartaria, copper was far more than a simple metal. It was living consciousness crystallized into form. It wasn't just used in tools or writing, it was the heartbeat of the civilization, embedded into everything from the architecture and healing. So we hear how the ancients, they used to put copper in everything. Everything. For those that used to be in demolition squad or construction, do you remember 30 years ago how much copper there was in every house, in the walls, everywhere there was copper, and not cheap quality, the best quality that you can get. How do I know? Because I was in the demolition squad. I was in the demolition squad. Let's continue. I will get to the book soon, okay? Let me just finish reading and I will get to the book, what book it is, where you can get it. Let's see. It was the heartbeat of the civilization, embedded into everything from the architecture and healing chambers to the spiritual practices and planetary energy grids. From the glistening domes of the cathedrals resonating with etheric frequencies to the coils inside towering spirals, humming with unseen currents. Copper acted as the invisible bridge between worlds, literally. Literally. Copper acted as the bridge, invisible bridge between worlds. Let me just collab on this. Um, a few months ago, I saw a documentary about allegedly alien crafts that they discovered. What they discovered was that copper was was like very important for them. If we go back to the Anunnaki, they say about the gold, monotonic gold, the gold that they needed, the powder, to fix their atmosphere. What they don't tell is that the biggest mines that they had back then were copper mines. So those people back then, Anunnakis, Sumerians, you name it, they were heavily invested in copper. The biggest mines on earth that they found, they discovered, were copper mines, tens of thousands of years old, 100,000 years old. Why? Because when you go and do research on other dimensions, frequencies, one thing that you will continuously stumble upon is how copper was also used for bridges. Copper, at this moment, if you grab a small thread of copper, you stick it in the air, long, it need to be long enough, you will get free energy. Only by stick it in the air. So you see again, another bridge is being built over there. For our bodies, for our bodies, we need copper. We need to consume copper. So we see how important copper is. Tribor Owen say, I have copper cups for my drinking water. I have copper bracelet. And this might sound silly, but 2 pences in my shoes. Earth it out. Good one, Tribor. Good one. You know, back then, I grew up with my elders, some of my aunties, putting copper in my shoes. This was like a cultural thing, copper in the shoes. I have copper cups. I have copper cups. I drink out of copper cups or crystal. So we see it's obvious that copper is a must. It's a must. Copper goes back as far as the start of humanity. Why did they remove all the copper out of our lives? That's important. You see this? This is my one. I have a lot of copper, but this is my, you see, the same one. I'm fully galvanic, family. I'm fully galvanic. I'm fully galvanic. Copper, silver, uh, gold, red copper, all pure. Here, copper, silver between, gold, red copper. I'm fully galvanic at this moment, vibrating on serious frequencies. Let me tell you something. Um, those that are aligned A lot of things in their life will go natural, will go natural. You only need to align yourself. You only need to align yourself, fam. That's it. I always say if it doesn't go natural, stay away from it. Stay away from it. Things need to go natural, family. We are reading out of the chapter of copper, what the benefits are, what it does, what science has discovered, why we should have copper or not. But let's go through it. Again, all of it, it's mentioned in this book. It is the chapter, The Copper Key. It's available over here, tartariaempire.com. Over here, tartariaempire.com. As soon as you get to the website, you scroll a little bit down, you will see buy the book. In this book, everything is mentioned. If you go to the shop, you will see the copper that I'm wearing right now. You can get it over there. If you go to the shop, you will also see the bell. You can get it over there. You will also see the crystal tuning fork. You can get all of them over there, fam. So what is so important about copper? Let's continue reading. Because if you don't know this, family, if you don't know this, I'm telling you, I can already say your life is not optimum. I just ordered a Schumann resonance frequency wave generator. I can't wait for it to come. The track and trace is saying next week. So, okay, let's go. Copper acted as the invisible bridge between worlds, between the material and the metaphysical, the physical and the vibrational. It was the nervous system of Tartaria's free energy network, the tuning fork of their architecture, and the conductor of their elevated state of consciousness. Let's unpack this. Um, the bridge between the physical and vibrational. Let me just give you an example with this copper bell. Let me know if you feel it. Let me know if you feel the vibration of this copper bell. Do you felt the copper bell? And now the tuning fork. Let's do the crystal tuning fork. Do you feel it? Did you felt it? All of these is ancient. No, I already stopped it. It's ancient technology. This one, the reason is because it's crystal. This one is very powerful, but it's because it's crystal. So this one is very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. If you have the budget to get this one, this is the biggest size available on tartariaempire.com. Look how huge it is. But if you can get this crystal one, I will tell you, you won't regret it. Since I got it, I've been using it every day. And of course, the bell is uh, also there, the copper bell. It's not very affordable. So we felt the power of what vibration is. Flat Earth Dave, I have sent you your track and trace number today. I've sent you your track and trace number this morning, by the way. Flat Earth Dave, shout out to you, brother. So copper. Okay, great one. Copper. It was the nervous system of Tartaria's free energy network, the tuning fork of their architecture, literally. Because if you see the cathedrals, they have two towers like this, just like a tuning fork, and the bells connected on top of it. And the conductor of their elevated state of consciousness. To the Tartarians, copper was sacred because they understood the universal truth. All matter is vibration, and certain materials, especially metals like copper, are capable of carrying, amplifying, and harmonizing those frequencies. In modern terms, we might compare copper to fiber optics of ancient Ethereum energetic infrastructure through which light, information, memory, healing, and intention could flow seamlessly. It was the frequency stabilizer of their world, ensuring that entire cities remained in resonance not just structurally, but energetically. Copper was used to maintain bioelectromagnetic balance in the human body, promote healing, enhance thought clarity, and even assist in connecting to higher dimensional realities. It wasn't just functional, it was spiritually intelligence intelligent. What we now see as decorative copper domes or forgotten artifacts are really the residue of an advanced knowledge system, one that encoded physics, biology, and metaphysics into the very structure of daily life. This knowledge has been erased, fragmented, or dismantled as myth. Family, um, copper is way, way, way more important than you and me think. It literally, I know, I know it's important. I know it. If we see how important copper is, so back then, when I used to be a musician, I remember we had copper um, beneath the snare drum, the fairing, the copper fairing. Don't know how I say it in English. And I loved playing with the copper because it had something additional to it. For instance, uh, I was also I used to make music instruments. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm going to combine this crystal tuning fork with copper. Just something that I'm going to do by myself at home, to see the effects of it, what it will do, how it will behave. Um, but copper was everywhere in our life, everywhere. Door handles. We know how important copper is for our body. People get bald. One of the reason is copper deficiency. One of the reason is copper deficiency. We need a lot of copper in our body, a lot of copper. And people don't even realize how much. Peanuts. What a lot of people don't know is that nuts, you know those peanuts, those are eatable copper. But because of the juice, a lot of people got allergic for something that they need to ingest on daily basis. Trevor, I've couple on daily basis, fam. So what is actually happening? Again, erased. And who was one of the who was the biggest tool, or what was the biggest tool? Hollywood movies, series that we grew up with. Yesterday, it was in the news that cannabis people that they had a research, 25 years research. They discovered that during this 25 years, cannabis smokers versus normally smokers, 80% of the normal smokers, cigarette smokers, got cancer. Not even one of the cannabis smokers got cancer, nothing. Matter of fact, they got smarter, their brains got more active, their lungs expanded more. What people don't know that during the time of Tartaria, up to the 1900s, I think 1960, 70, 80, almost all the illness that you had, they prescribed cannabis for you. They told you wear copper, go ground, go do those things. They were copper shoes. Um, Let me see. Rachel just said she puts a copper penny in her shoes to ground. I can advise everyone to do this. One copper penny. I am going to start doing it. That I forgot it. That I forgot. Because we are wearing rubber. Again, we went from wearing copper infused shoes to rubber, totally disconnected from everything around us. How to buy copper and gold chains. How to get copper penny. Yeah, right. All the pennies are copper. Let me show you. You see, this one it's pure copper. Where I am, all the pennies are copper. All of them. All of them. Look, third eye test. This, you see this penny? This penny can show you if your third eye is fully calcified, not working, or it's working, or it's still solvable. You only need to decalcify it. Do any one of you know what third eye is? Your pineal gland. This one, all of them are available on tartariaempire.com here. Tartariaempire.com. All of these are available there. Only the center one not, brother. This one is almost 100-gram pure gold. This one. So this one is not available. The center one. Let's do. With simple coin, you can know if your third eye is still active. Do you know what a third eye is, family? Do you know what the pineal gland is? TartariaEmpire.com. Let me show you. Let me make you feel your third eye. Let's do a small energy detox. We will do a short energy detox. Let me know if you will feel it over here, okay, family? Let me know if you will feel it over here and tell me what you will feel, okay? How do we do the energetic detox? The crystal tuning fork again. Let me know if you feel something over here and what you feel so I can know if you're talking the truth, yes or no. Okay? This feels good, right? Did you feel something over here, family? Center of your eyes? Let me know if you felt a feeling. Let me see. Tiarna is saying yes. Goddess is saying yes, pulsating. Okay, this means your third eye is still there. Tingling, yes, okay. This means your third eye, your pineal, it's still active, but it's decalcified. I will do it again. Let me do it again, okay? Yes, indeed. Indeed. The third eye, that's the third eye. The pulsing. It seems like something is pulling something. This is what we call energetic detox. Energetic detox. Now, another test. Just by putting this copper coin, and it doesn't need to be copper, it can be every other material. It should stick. So if you grab a copper and put it, it should stick. See, it should stick. This means, oh, I thought it was going to fall because I moved. So what does this mean? Because, because, and with me, it's very strong because of the energy detox. What happens if it doesn't stick easily? You need to detox. It's calcified. Um, it's calcified. You need to detox it. That's it. So what is happening, fam? Mind stick. You see how one book, how much knowledge one book has? One book. Start by reading page one. At the end of the book, you will know exactly what or how, what has been hidden from us. A lot of countries, we have pure copper coins. Most country don't have copper anymore. Why is my penny green? If it is copper, it's oxidated. Or if it is it's oxidated. Can you get the book on your the book is here, family. Tartariaempire.com. Matter of fact, um before I continue, because I'm seeing a lot of people asking, it resonates with them, they want to know more. I'm seeing people asking, where can I get the book? Before I continue the lecture, I want to see a few people get the book and come back with your order number. I will continue after you came back. After you came back, so you won't miss anything of the lecture, okay, fam? It's tartariaempire.com. On this TikTok, if you press the profile picture somewhere over here, go to the bio, you will see the link in the bio. Tiarna, can you come back with your order confirmation number, your order number? Um, for those that are on a budget, there is also a PDF version. A PDF version. Normally this book, is 100 something dollars. Now it's like 70-60% in discount, family. Go get it right now. You see the knowledge. You see the knowledge. You see the knowledge, fam. Go get it right now. If you are on a budget, for a few bucks, for those that are on a budget, for a few bucks, literally a few bucks, you can download the PDF version of the book and read it out. The most important is that you get the knowledge. That's it. Just get the knowledge, fam. Shout out to Laila. Laila, shout out. That's the most important. The copper bell is also there. Just go to the menu, press shop. You will see the copper bell. You will see the singing bowl. And of course, the crystal tuning fork. Go get it right now. I want to see order number, fam. I want to see order number. Before we continue, I want to see order number. Before we continue, I want to see order number. Let's go. Who is going to join the 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 truthers first? Who's going to join the awakened ones first, family? Who's going to join me? Who's going to join MJ? Let me see. Do you have a question, by the way? Do you have a question? Do you have a question, fam? Okay, Candid. Let's wait for Candid's order number. Candid said Candid will join. So Candid is going to get the book. Candid. Okay, Candid. Let's see. Candid said Candid will join. Let's see if Candid will go get the book, or Candid is love to talk or comment. What Candid? Go get the book, fam. Go get it right now. Let's see. Photo Puting. Welcome back, Photo Puting. Welcome back. Thank you for the gifts, everyone. Thank you for the gift. There is Laila. There is also a budget version. That's the PDF. Go download the PDF version. The PDF is only a few bucks, fam. For those that are on a budget, the PDF is a few bucks. Don't worry about getting the physical book. I personally am a person of physical books. Um, I have books that are worth hundreds of dollars, 400, 500, $700. I bought an 1808 Bible. Uh, Again, very expensive. A book, one book, I have it here. I have shown it a few times in the live stream. Let me see. Let me see. Anyone a question? Do you have a question, fam? Before we continue. Yeah, I prefer books, and eventually books, it's like savings because the books you will be able to sell it to other people, when you have 1,000 books. Books don't really lose value, a lot of value, you will always be able to resell it. So this is why I prefer books, because I know that it has value, not only knowledge, but also physical. Do you have to wear copper on both arms? It's what you want. It's what you want. That's it. The reason that I wear it on one arm is because normally I wear a watch on my other arm. But at this moment, my watch is for repair. It's for repair, and 1.5 month ago, they said it will take another 1.5 months. So I hope it will be finished end of this month, because it has been 5, 6 months in repair. Hey, Kashmula, I got your book last year. Any new books? Um, the book of images. Did you also get the book of images? The book of images, it goes deep into what we spoke, the electric vehicles that we already had back then, with the exact locations, who took the pictures. Um, Let me see. It has also about the maps, all those forbidden maps. This is the land of Jesus, the land of Jesus. You see, the land of Jesus. There is a whole continent that used to be called, and was on the maps, that used to be called land of Jesus. Um, Let me see. The maps, all those maps with the Tartaria on it. The tube, metro systems, that they used to be called the tube, but we didn't really create new subway systems because we can't do it. We don't know really how to um, maintain the structures and build a tunnel beneath it. Also, by the way, the book of images, because with the mud flood, you need to ask, where did all the people go? Where did all the people go that used to live in those mud flood buildings? Um, as you know, in the chapter of the mud flood, um, you know there is a lot. And this one shows you the catacombs beneath almost all the cities around the world. There are catacombs, almost. And there are also locations. And again, it goes deeper into the mud flood, with more pictures and more locations so you can visit. Also, the star forts, Fort Monroe, you see, more locations, more of everything, but picture wise. It has the comparance of the cymatics, the pattern. So when you see those star forts, you see the star fort, I have matched all the frequencies to the star force. You know, star forces are like pyramids, but they are the pyramids of Europe, around the world. They are around the world. And all of them vibrate on certain cymatic frequency. What I've done is I have matched them all. So you know when you visit the star fort, what frequency it is, what the purpose is, like mentioned in the main book with the bells and you name it. What more? It has, of course, more about the cathedrals, as we can see. When you see the cathedrals, most people don't know what they are, but they are devices, they are portals, and it goes deeper into exactly the details, how it works, what it is with the pictures. Garbage patch, like pictures, as you can see. It has also the receipts. This is with the this is for the garbage patch, the garbage patch chapter of the main book. You can see the receipts. This is from Children's Aid Society, signed by Valley, no, town is Valley Falls. Name of child is Eduard Hewitt, first 1902, age 8 years. So you can also follow some of them and their family lines. Yeah, a bunch. A bunch. So this is the book of images, but you need the main book to understand the book of images. Everything is correct, but calling them Tartarian is A. Get the book. Get the book. Brother, can you also leave a review for me? Kashmula, can you also leave a review in the menu? All when you press the menu button, you will see reviews. Over there, you can add a review. If you got the book, can you leave a review? Every day, people are leaving reviews, and the thing is that since beginning of the website, I never focused on the reviews. What is a pity, and this is why it was never really installed. But I'm seeing everyone is giving a 5-star review. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, family. And what is I showed you the star force, right? The cymatics. When I hit this, what you feel is the water in your body is turning into the shape of those star forts. This is the crystal tuning fork. Do you have a question, fam? Before we continue, do you have a question? Let me know. Let me know if you have a question, fam. No one a question? Tell me about copper. I've been talking about copper around 1 hour now, and unfortunately, um, I'm leaving the lecture. It has been now 1 hour. Normally, I stay 1 hour, but what about silver? Do you already have the book? Because I'm seeing a lot of questions that is mentioned in the book. Do you have the book? Let me see. Do you have the book? In the book answers all those questions. It's available here. Copper bracelets, The book, crystal tuning fork, bells, all available on tartariaempire.com. Family, um, I will see all of you in the next live stream. Go get it. What frequency? 528 Xavier. Go get it. tartariaempire.com. Bracelets, bell, there, crystal singing bowl, crystal tuning fork, and the books. All are available on tartariaempire.com. So you know it's the original thing. That is not a plexiglass, none of those things. It's the real deal. We don't deal with aluminium. We deal with the real thing, as you can see. All Tartaria Empire. All of them. Family, I'm ending the lecture. Go get the book. Go get the bracelets, tuning fork, bells. Very important. Let's see. Hey, I started streaming. Thailand, great topic. Thank you. Hey, go get the book, family. Right now. Candid. Doesn't matter. Set up your account, and when you are ready, the website is